The Trido compressors are a tried and proven design that over time do require some simple maintenance to keep them in peak operating condition. There are only a few wear parts used on each cylinder, which are the two cylinder valves, the piston seal, and wear ring. The wear ring and seal on each cylinder should last for 1 to 2 years depending on the operating pressure and duty cycle. You will know when it's time to change the seals when you notice the compressor isn't creating pressure or takes a much longer time to reach a set pressure and the valves are working properly. The wear ring and seal typically can be changed in place without removing the compressor unit, which simplifies the repair. As there has only been one piston style ever used, there's only one repair kit offered. The supplied grease is specifically designed for these Trido compressors. Do not use other types of grease as it can cause premature failure. The replacement of the wear ring and seal in a Trido compressor only requires a 3/16 Allen key and a pick to pull the seal and wear ring out. First, go to the control panel and power down the compressor package. Next, remove the breaker for this compressor to prevent accidental startups. Disconnect the plumbing going to the compressor head that's to be repaired. Once the plumbing has been disconnected from the compressor, remove the 4 short Allen key bolts, then remove the top head assembly. Next, remove the 4 long Allen key bolts to remove the head assembly containing the valves, being careful not to let the valves fall out. Now with the head removed, carefully pull the cylinder straight out. While supporting the piston, remove the seal at the top of the piston. Next, remove the wear ring. With a clean rag only, clean and inspect the cylinder and piston for damage. Make sure to clean the piston seal and wear ring grooves completely. Do not use a cleaning fluid to clean the piston or cylinder. Once it's been confirmed that the piston and cylinder are clean and ready for service, smear a small amount of the Trido grease on both sides of the wear ring. Then install the wear ring on the piston. Place a small amount of Trido grease on the top of the seal. Install the seal with the groove facing the top of the piston. Caution though, do not over-grease the piston. Put a small amount of Trido grease inside the cylinder and spread it around evenly as well. Again, don't over-grease. The excess grease can come off and plug the valves. Remove the cylinder O-ring and replace it with a new one from the kit. Install the cylinder and make sure the O-ring is facing out and the tapered end is properly seated in the compressor body. Remove any excess grease from the top of the piston with a clean cloth. Ensure that the cylinder is straight, then tighten the Allen bolts evenly in a crisscross pattern to 20 inch-pounds. Install the 4 Allen bolts in the head finger tight. Then evenly slug up the 4 bolts in a crisscross pattern to a torque of 20 inch-pounds. Reinstall the tubing on the compressor head. Go to the control panel and install the breaker for this compressor, then start the compressor with the control panel. Once the compressor is running, check for leaks before putting the compressor back into service. That's the steps required to replace the piston, wear ring, and seal on a Trido compressor.